Hello riders and not, and today on the vlog is Thruxton RS. Thruxton RS was a Triumph I wanted to ride the most, mainly because of this cafe racer look.
Based on Triumph's Bonneville model, Thruxton has all the usual cafe racer type details: sculpted tank, bar and mirrors, cafe seat, very clean looking design, with usual for modern Triumphs, a classic look with no sacrifice in performance.
And I was really eager to finally try it. But the first time I sat on it, and I meant to go around 400 miles that day, I realized that the sitting position on it is not that easy and not that comfortable as I expected. As you can see, my leg is not getting into this nice gap which is made for a leg. So it's too short.
While filming with Rogue helmets, I asked Archie, who's 6'1", to show how perfectly it fits his leg length.
And for that reason, when I started riding it, I realized that I get too much pressure on my wrist because I could not hug the tank properly. I was searching with my knees. I was searching for that perfect spot, but I couldn't find it. So that first day, I did around 400 miles, mainly motorways, getting the wind into my face, trying to find that comfortable position and trying to get used to the bike. That day I decided that my most favorite Triumph by the look suddenly became my least favorite Triumph. But I didn't put my hands down because my loan suddenly got extended and I had this time to actually fall in love with it. Maybe that first day was difficult for me because it's not my usual bike. I'm riding it the first time. I was under the pressure to make to the place in time, and overall it was tiring and long day, and that was on the way for me to fall in love with this bike straight away. However, after I took it on the twisty lanes, I really started falling in love with it.
On the twisty roads, I started to appreciate and feel how Thruxton RS is a heritage model built for modern riding. The bike was going where I wanted to go. Firm suspension definitely kept my concentration on top. Triumph Thruxton RS is not as powerful as a superbikes are, but 1200cc and 104 horsepower, it is enough to get you in trouble. Furthermore, I honestly believe that pushing it on the track day could be extremely satisfying, probably even more satisfying than to someone like me taking a superbike instead. For the same money as high-spec S1000RR or V4, you can get a Thruxton and a decent van and still have enough money left for track days. Just think, how much sense does it make to take a bike that removes every bit of pressure and expectations to be as good as a British superbikes or a MotoGP rider, and simply just enjoy riding it, hitting a maximum revs and using a peak power, holding it flat. Personally, to me, it's more than enough thrills in the bike like this. This time I really understood how the first ride can be mistaken, and it might take longer than even a full day of riding to really start appreciating and learn the bike, and how important can be the reviews of people like me who has the bike for a lot longer than just half an hour or an hour test ride, and can really tell you what it is like.
Ready? Thanks for watching, riders or not. Let me know what other motorcycle you would like to see on my vlog. Ideally it would be towards the custom culture, because I see my vlog going towards that way. So let me know what new model I should try and you'll be interested to watch. Meanwhile, I have to say goodbye to this beauty. It gets back to Triumph UK. You know when your friend's going for holiday and you take a dog to look after, and after a couple of weeks you don't want to give it back. Exactly the same. I wish I could keep them all. By the way, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. It helps with my algorithm and helps this channel grow and helps me to create a better content for you. Thank you. Thank you.